Should your right to trial within a reasonable time be violated by the World Cup? Because that might be happening in Vancouver as a result of the FIFA World Cup events from June 12th to July 7th, I think, in 2026. Criminal trials that are scheduled in BC Supreme Court for New Westminster, Vancouver, Chilliwack, and Abbotsford, and criminal trials in the lower mainland courts. That's North Vancouver, Port Coquitlam, Vancouver, New Westminster, Richmond. All of these trials are going to be adjourned, rescheduled because of World Cup events. And you might think, well, they're in June and July 2026, that's so far in the future. But this is the reality. A lot of lawyers don't have availability in their schedules for this amount of time. A lot of courts don't have availability for lengthy trials or complicated trials for this amount of time. Trials are booked based on the availability of judges and the availability of witnesses, and these things are going to be complicated. A lot of these trials are going to be pushed further in the future because of World Cup events. And it will be interesting to see whether the courts try and characterize this, if this comes up in a delay application, as an issue that results in an exceptional circumstance, which means that the delay doesn't count towards the 18-month ceiling in provincial court or the 30-month ceiling in Supreme Court. I don't think it should be called an exceptional circumstance. It's not an exceptional circumstance. The government is not resourcing its police forces efficiently and are going to be pulling police off of their regular work in order to go do security for World Cup. The provincial government knew this was going to happen when they agreed to it. The Vancouver mayor knew this was going to happen with police resources when he, got FIFA to come in and do this. These are decisions that government made knowing that we are already stretched for police resources. So when the government makes these knowing decisions and decides to sacrifice people's rights to be tried within a reasonable time in favor of having a world-class event in Vancouver, I'm sorry, but that should not be something that is borne by the accused as far as their right to be tried within a reasonable time. Going to be very interesting to see how this shakes out, and going to be interesting to see if the court is able to somehow make more dates available earlier to try and prevent an issue with delay being raised.